Hi, I'm George, the Weather Dad, to take a look at your upcoming weekend. And overall, it's not going to be too bad right here in the Midwest. Cool temperatures again invading the area, and so it's going to feel a little bit like fall here in September. Let's take a look at your Friday temperatures. It's going to get warm here across the Ohio Valley, but look at points north. There's a nice storm system up in Canada. It's swinging down a lot of cold Canadian air, or let's just put it this way, cool Canadian air for this time of year. Very warm across the Tennessee Valley and points south and even up towards the northeast. But that, of course, is going to change. Here on your Saturday, take a look what happens. That cold front swings down into the southeast. Temperatures are going to be very cool. In fact, you may need a jacket. Some of the college football games that's going to be played across the Midwest. Now, the sun is still pretty warm, but overall, it's going to feel great out there this weekend. That's on your Saturday. Here on Sunday, pretty much the same. May modify a couple degrees on the temperature. Still be in the 70s for the afternoon highs. Still very warm along the southeast. Now, let's take a look at when you think the warmer temperatures are going to come back. Well, looks like maybe by the middle of next week, warm weather will work its way back into the Midwest. So we're going to have a nice break. But keep in mind now, when you're looking at high temperatures in the lower 80s for afternoon highs for normals, or even upper 70s, and some of you up here in this area, you know, a little bit warmer, that's not so bad. And again, humidity levels are fairly comfortable for now for this time of year. Here we go as far as precipitation. Here on your Friday, here's the next front that's going to be working its way across the area. This is Friday about midday. Very wet down in the southeast along the coast of Florida. But there's that next system. It's going to get a little breezy across the area too as it moves through. By Saturday, it will push its way through the Ohio Valley. Look for some showers Friday night and on into Saturday morning right here. And you can see that working its way up the spine of the Appalachians up into New England. And take a look at what's going on up there. It looks like there's some lake effect showers. That air is going to be cool for you, those of you up in the Great Lakes. So Michigan, you're going to have some clouds and some lake effect showers. Not snow, but showers for this time of year. And then we look on to Sunday, that really gets cranked up in that area. We're still seeing some unsettled weather along the southeast, but it's going to be absolutely gorgeous right here in the Midwest. And by the middle of next week, again, you saw those warmer temperatures, but here comes another system. Another cold front will be pushing its way through. And once again, that's good news for us right here in the Ohio Valley. It keeps us in some really nice, beautiful fall weather. But these fronts are also working their way down into the southeast, keeping things at bay there in the tropics, kind of looking, it's acting like a wall actually, keeping anything that's going moving from east to west into the coast of Florida or even the Atlantic seaboard. But by the middle of end of next week, we're going to have to keep an eye on the tropics. There's a few systems that are trying to develop. Right now, it looks like they want to just curve back out into the Atlantic, but you know, you have to keep an eye on it. It's still a long ways out. So, but overall, enjoy the upcoming weekend. It is absolutely going to be gorgeous. I'm George, the Weather Dad.